Money Moicano just beat Drew Dober yesterday at UFC Fight Night, and he actually got rocked a few times in the first round, and obviously didn't want to stand and trade with Dober, so eventually he was able to drag Dober down to the ground using his patented body lock takedown. I thought he would have some ring rust because he hasn't fought in 2 years, and it did look like it for that first round. He had poor head movement and didn't look very confident on the feet, but he did on the ground. And like DC said during the fight, the gap in skill level was very apparent, and Renato was able to control Dober for the majority of the fight on the ground. He was able to get up, but then Renato eventually just took him right back down again, using the same takedown over and over again. And we've seen Dober get taken down and submitted versus wrestlers and jiu-jitsu guys like Beneil and Islam Makhachev. But I did predict Moicano would win, right? So what nobody predicted was for him to come out and say that MMA Guru is a fat effing pig. Who remembers when Guru had only 10,000 subscribers? I remember him posting every single day relentlessly about 4 or 5 years ago. But these videos had really solid opinions, analysis, and although I do disagree with him on some fight predictions, of course, he's become such a big presence that his rise has been inspiring for everyone on YouTube. So we all hope to be as big as MMA Guru and the Weasel someday. But recently, Guru just accepted Moicano's invitation to be on his stream. So I'm definitely looking forward to that, you guys. And I know all of you who are watching are going to tune in as well. But let me know in the comment section who else you guys watch. But, you know, Moicano winning this was all heart. He got hit really hard a few times, but he was able to implement his game plan still. And his post-fight speech was epic because he was so fired up. He then goes on to announce how inspired he was that his 62-year-old father just had a baby and that he's now going to go home and get his wife pregnant too. So what a touching story. Am I right, you guys? Who doesn't want to hear about the Moicanos impregnating their wives? Like a true American, Renato. Like a true American. But then he goes on to say how he loves America and he's going to be a citizen in 2 years. He also says that his dream is to retire so he can join the SWAT team and kill bad guys. All because the world's gone crazy and people are doing crazy stuff, which I do agree with him. But he's like a movie character, you guys, and I'd love to see him play as an actual SWAT team member in the cinemas because he would definitely play that part well. But, I mean, can you imagine being a bad guy, like, in the fucking Taliban or something, knowing that Renato is on the other side of the door ready to strangle you? The average bad guy would have zero chance against Moicano. He would have to be some sort of supervillain. But, you know, that just shows how good Renato's MMA abilities are. Even while being out for 2 years, I'm impressed with his ability to be able to maul Dober, who's been very active and has looked good lately for the most part. I stated in my last video that Dober still needs to work on his wrestling, takedown defense, and ability to get back up to his feet, and he also needs to be more active with the hips. His best chance is to win fights is by avoiding takedowns and then pressuring guys up against the fence, or else he just gets beat up, and it's because he's kind of short for that division. He doesn't win technical fights. He has to make it dirty. But after the fight, Renato called out Beneil to fight him in Brazil, which I think would make a great fight. Both guys are really good at BJJ and wrestling, but I would give a slight stand-up edge to Beneil. I think he's slightly better technically, with a little bit more power. But, hey, I love it because if you type in UFC news, you guys, Renato is literally in every single article, which is crazy because it wasn't even that great of a fight. It was just a post-fight interview. So props to Moicano for making a splash and gaining new followers. I'm actually going to tune in to his channel more often now. But are you guys going to watch the interview with MMA Guru and Renato? I can guarantee you it's going to get a ton of views, and I hope it lives up to the hype. But that's it for MMA Prophecies, you guys. If you guys like this video, hit the like and subscribe button for daily UFC content. And until the next video, peace out, you guys.